Good afternoon and welcome to Flannel Hill Farm. Today we are going to talk about insulation. So, I don't think we have even a piece, but this insulation here is fiberglass. You can see the little pink there. That's fiberglass. That is the old, most well-known, causes itchy, scratchy,
horrible,
not fun stuff. This is what they call mineral wool. So yes, we have two different kinds of insulation in here. I don't know. But this is mineral wool. This is made out of basalt rock. And
spun like cotton candy.
Apparently it's spun like cotton candy, and it
well, I think that's what fiberglass is too.
Doesn't make you itch as much, but it makes Big K and I cough. So both of those.
You've been wearing a mask.
It's highly recommended that you wear a mask, and the fiberglass, you have to wear a mask, put on some glasses, and wear long sleeve, loose fitting clothing. With the mineral wool, I would wear a mask and gloves. And we all know how much I love gloves, so that doesn't go over well. Then you remember our board insulation. This is a rigid foam board. Apparently it is the same stuff as closed cell spray foam. That's this. That stuff, if it gets heated, it is toxic fumes. It leaves these little tiny, here, it leaves this when you cut it all over the place. It's annoying. And it's staticky, so it sticks to you. This is flammable, combustible. Mineral wool, the most flame resistant of the ones we're talking about. And then you've seen us do the little bit of spray foam, that spray foam. So that's what we got. We do have different brands of mineral wool come with different colors. So you can see the different color here. Not a big deal, just a different brand. The original brand was rock wool insulation, but everybody makes it now. So that's what we have. This is just like sound barrier. We basically sound barriered the bedrooms so that you don't get woken up if you're sleeping. Over there. And then Big K has just kind of slapped up insulation in random spots. And the south wall, I believe we're going to do mineral wool. So this is the living room south wall, which is almost done. We got a couple gaps. But then probably start working in a bedroom on that wall. The reason we're doing that wall, I know he wants to do mineral wool on the south wall, the east wall, and the west wall. And the reason that he's doing that now is because there's no plumbing on that wall. So we can do that and not have it be in the way with plumbing. So that is insulation. You have anything else to say about insulation?
I was just thinking about it. Anybody that's wondering why we chose to do it this way, it wasn't our first choice.
Yeah. So our first choice would have been to spray everything all the way. Just
stuff happens.
Basically close foam, spray foam, walls, roof, everything. Yep. But that didn't work out that way. There was some
stuff happens.
Outlying. There's some outliers, and it just happened this way. So this is what we're doing. It's working out fairly well, I think. It's actually, you can feel a difference already. So I don't know what that says, but...
Yeah, actually, I can feel quite a bit of difference.
Is there anything else? Would you like to say which one you would pick over the others?
I really wanted to do the spray foam. So.
Well, I get that, but is there a foam that you would pick just in general as a DIYer over any of the other ones?
Foam?
Huh?
Or a form of insulation? What are you asking?
Insulation. This entire video is about insulation.
I like this stuff, actually. I really
so you
like
would
it.
pick the mineral wool insulation as your insulation of choice. If somebody said, I am building a 1,000 square foot house and I need an insulation choice, pick one.
Yeah.
You would tell them to pick mineral wool.
It would be a lot easier if the studs were exactly 15.
Well, that's not what we were talking about,
But yeah.
So mineral wool would be the guy that has done all the research into insulation. That would be his choice.
I think everything's better than nothing.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So, it's fine. It makes me cough. I don't enjoy it, but it is what it is. You gotta, pick your battles. I would rather that than touch your face and it would be like getting scratched by a cat. So,
Plus this has a higher R value than fiberglass does.
So what are we looking at? Give them the specs. What are we looking at in the walls? Because this is obviously going to stay here. I mean, the south wall in this room is basically done. Yeah, so what is our R value in the wall, and what should it be?
23. I think it has to be 19 in Missouri.
Okay.
So we're a little above that.
So can you tell the people how many codes we have in our county?
Septic.
And
Isn't that it?
And septic is what?
Just how the tank and the drain field are in.
But that's dictated by what?
I think that's the state.
That's not a county code. That is a state code. Yeah. So the state of Missouri has a code for your septic system, and that is your septic tank.
Yep, and drain field.
And drain field, not the actual drainage into the septic tank.
No.
Our county specifically has 0 building codes. So we don't have to build anything to any specifications except for state requires us to have an inspected septic tank and drain field, which is already done. The guy was out here, he checked it out. It is over what we need. So we've gone over code.
What?
Yeah, we've gone over code for the only code that we have. We are now over code for insulating on the south wall that's going to face the sun.
The north wall will be even more so.
There you go. Now you know. So, we are significantly above code in all aspects of this building. Our vent pipes are on the higher end of how big they need to be. Our drain pipes will be on the higher end of what they need to be.
Not over the top, just they're at the upper end.
Our inbound water will have a regulator on it. It'll have all kinds of stuff on it. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Everything is above and beyond what it needs to be, considering we don't need anything. So, this will be the most.
Just building.
This will be the most well-built house
around here,
probably in the state.
No, I basically looked at the 2 closest cities to us, their codes, and we're building to those codes.
Where are the 2 closest cities? Don't say the names, but how far?
Well, an hour. An hour away.
South?
Yeah. That way about an hour and 10 minutes, and that way about 50 minutes. So, yeah, hour.
Oh, wow.
What?
What the man is trying to say is Springfield and Joplin are the nearest cities with codes. What?
That
Really?
I know. Well, no, I'm sure some of the bigger towns have codes
Wow.
too.
Okay.
I just looked up the codes to the people that were going to be the most ridiculously over the top.
So there you have it. We have some insulation. The windows, I think. Are the windows our problem? Is that what's letting all the draftiness coming in?
I just found 2 of them.
It can't be the windows. We have the best windows.
That one place had it. It even came with that extra insulation grid.
Yeah, the grid that everybody wanted.
That neither one of us wanted.
All right. On your way back down the hill, if you wouldn't mind liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting that little bell notification button thing.
Back up here too,
Fine Bentley, I guess.
What do you see?
If you wouldn't mind. That motorcycle bag. And please remember, eyes, mask, and clothing. You probably don't want to wear the clothing that you wear to do this in any aspect of whatever of this you're doing. You probably don't want to wear it for the rest of the day.
Especially if you're doing fiberglass.
We really do appreciate y'all.